What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is your review for Selling Tampa, Season 1, Episode 3. So we start this episode off with, we have Sherelle and Joanna. Oh, I don't know what happened. With Sherelle and Joanna, and we have them meeting up basically just to kind of talk about what had went down. They were talking about how they don't really appreciate Ann putting an offer on that house, a $9 million house, a $3 million offer, how that's an insult, and Ann knows better. And they talked a little bit about the situation with Rena, and I said Rena, child, that's Beverly Hills, honey. With Rena and, how she felt about the whole situation with the prices going up and stuff like that. So she was like, yeah, I need to have a conversation with Rena because that's a problem. Like, that's not cool, and she need to understand that I'm in charge, right? So then we see Colony and Ann having a conversation, and again, they're talking about how the aunties, they're calling the older women the aunties, how the aunties just don't get it. They don't understand. She knows what she's doing, that she's going to try to get her client to go up a little bit on the offer, but at the end of the day, she's the only person that walked away from that little party with her offer, and she knows what she's doing, and she's going to put forth the offer even though Sherelle doesn't want her to do it. So she does later on in the episode, she is able to go and take her client on a walkthrough of the home, like virtually, because he's in Vegas, and show, like, maybe you didn't get a chance to see everything when we first went through here. Look at the view, look at this, look at that. She said, so I honestly think that we really need to add a little bit more to this offer because it is on the market for $9 million. I think we need to put a little more in the pot. And so he says, okay, fine, we can go up another $1 million. And she was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna put the offer in. We're gonna go up another $1 million. Okay. Now Tennille has to show Miss Alexis around. Now Alexis used to sell real estate. She kind of went away from it, and she's come back around to it. And Tennille is not feeling it. Tennille is not here for Alexis or her shenanigans. Okay, I feel like there's more to this story than what we see, because Tennille is not feeling none of this. Tennille was like, look, I don't have, Sherelle want me to show her around because I think Sherelle think that I can, like, put some pep in her step and get her where she need to be. But at the end of the day, this is not what I'm trying to do, okay? I do not have time to be training nobody. That is not what I do, okay? That is not in my job description to be training no people. That is not what I do. But at the end of the day, excuse me, but at the end of the day, she, we see, she told Alexis, listen, they went to go look at a property. She said, I need you to bring some clients. I need you to bring some people to the table. Like, show me that you know what you're doing. And Alexis was like, girl, I can show you what you're talking about. And she was like, well, I need you to, let me know that you're serious. You need to bring some serious buyers. And Alexis was like, girl, you don't know who I know. You don't know what I know and the people that I know. Now, come to find out, Alexis is the partner, because I don't think they said they was married, to a former NFL player. Now, here's what I think had happened. This is just me. This is my 2 cents. You was doing real estate so you could have a little piece of your own because they've been together since college, and you kind of got away from that because you was focused on helping him do what he needed to do for his career and probably raising whatever children y'all got. But now that he is retired and y'all have decided to probably make Miami y'all permanent home, you got time, okay? So now you want to come back to the real estate game, but now everybody else is kind of looking at you side-eye because they like, girl, you got a whole NFL player at the house. You ain't serious about this because you walked away before and you don't mean it. So she talking to her man about it, and her man was like, listen, bullshit walks. Like, you got to show them what you mean. You have to show them that you serious. You got to show them that you are dedicated. Like, just do that. Just show them, bring you some clients, sell you some houses, and, like, the best revenge is your paper, girl. I don't know if that's what she wanted from him. Okay, I feel like she was waiting for him to give her something different. But that's what he gave her. That was the pep talk he had for her, okay? So then, Sherelle and Rena meet up. Baby, listen. Sherelle showed up and she was in her feelings because come to find out, Rena done took her brokerage license, baby. And so Sherelle is like, explain to me why I'm getting this information off the streets instead of getting it from you. And Rena was like, well, listen, I ain't tell you what I had going on because, listen, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it yet. Like, I got my broker's license to make sure I had it so I could have that bird in the hand, beast two in the bush type situation. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But let's talk about you going up on these prices on our percentages without a whole lot of conversation. And Sherelle was like, girl, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, I don't really have to run that past you. I don't really have to run that past you because, like I told you before, this is my place of employment. This is my business. You don't have to like it. And Rena was like, well, that's why I had to tell you that I got my broker's license because it wasn't really your business. Now, Sherelle tried to make it seem like I'm not mad, I'm not threatened, I'm not upset about the fact that this is what you did. But here's what my problem is. My problem is I shouldn't have had to hear it on the street because it caught me off guard and it made me look like I don't know what's going on in my own house. I could see it from that point of view. But Sherelle, I also think you were a little threatened by the fact that Rena now has her brokerage license because she can compete. She can listen with somebody like Rena is a go-getter. We see that she has her undergrad degree. She's got her MBA. She's got her law degree. She's worked in all these different areas. She's been an attorney. She was a partner at a top law firm. Like, you know that she is the type of person that don't let no moss grow under her feet. And when she sees something she wants, she gets her ass up and she goes to get it. So her getting her brokerage license, she ain't the kind of person that's going to let that shit grow dust, okay? You know that she feeling some kind of way. Y'all know y'all to throw some shade at her. She feeling like she on the outside looking in. And you wait for her to make her move, okay? Now, what we see is that she makes her move. Rena invites Colony and Ann down to one of her listings to show them around or whatever. And then she says, let me talk to y'all for a minute. Ann, let me have a conversation. Now, Rena, you my girl. Okay, you my girl. I like you. You my girl and I like you. But I'm not crazy about this move you made right here. I'm not crazy about this move you made right here. I just have to be honest about the matter, okay? I got to be fair. I got to be honest. You talk to Colony and Ann, basically you trying to poach them. You are talking to them and you're saying, listen, I'm thinking about I got my brokerage license. I'm thinking about doing my own thing. And if I do my own thing, what's good? Y'all coming or not? Now, the only ball that you don't hit is the one you don't swing at. So I understand you deciding, listen, I gotta swing. And even if I don't hit the ball, baby, I gotta take a swing. Now, Ann is like, I am intrigued. Tell me more. Colony is like, hell nah. I am dedicated. I am loyal to Sherelle and I'm loyal to Allure. And I think this is disrespectful for you to even have this conversation, for you to even have this meeting. And Ann, I am surprised that you are even entertaining this. So what this says to me is a couple of things. First and foremost, Colony was on the phone so fast to Sherelle, Colony couldn't get out that driveway fast enough to call Sherelle and tell Sherelle what had happened, okay? Second of all, she giving her friend the side eye like, I can't believe that you would even consider doing such a thing. Rena, all I can say is this, baby. I hope that this was more than just efficient exposition because I feel like you're going to be out of a job pretty damn soon. Now, again, she said, why wouldn't I try to take the best of the best? Like, y'all are one of her best clients. I mean, her best agents. Why wouldn't I want the best? Like, if I'm trying to start my own business, of course I don't want the bottom feeders. I want the best people. But I can't be mad. I mean, that's why. Listen. I ain't like that move, Rena. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't like it, but I understand it. Okay, I ain't like it, but I understand it. So then we get back to the office, and Sherelle is hot. Sherelle is hot and bothered because Sherelle said how that Ann went on and some well, first of all, she's mad because she tells Joanna, she pulls Joanna in her office and she says, listen, I went and checked this morning and somebody put an offer on this damn house, this $9 million house, and it was not one of our agents. She said, Ann, now here's where I was a little confused. Either are you mad at Ann because she didn't put the offer down fast enough, Or are you mad at Ann because she was gonna put a $4 million offer, because Ann still hadn't even put the damn paperwork in. So are you mad because she didn't do it, or are you mad because she didn't do it fast enough? Because at the end of the day, if there was a cash offer on the table for more than what Ann was offering, or Ann's client was offering, then it wouldn't have really mattered anyway. But the flip side is they pulled Ann in the office. Now I got a couple of problems with this. Here's where Joanna's relationship is blurry. Either she is HR, either she is your second in command, or she is just a regular agent like everybody else. Because if all things are equal and she's an agent like the rest of us, she didn't have no business in that conversation, because that was between boss and employee. Joanna didn't have no purpose, no reason to be in the middle of that conversation. But she's there. And I'll give Ann credit. Ann stood her ground. Ann was like, listen, I did what was in the best interest of my client. My client wanted me to put an offer on the table. I put an offer on the table. At the end of the day, if the offer didn't get accepted, then the offer didn't damn get accepted. Let me say this. When I was in the market and I was looking for a home, I was looking at foreclosures, right? So when you're looking at a foreclosure, sometimes if the house is listed, because I wasn't buying no $1 million house, okay? Let's say if the house was listed at $250, but it needed some work or whatever, my agent would be like, well, we're gonna put an offer in for $200, and then we can negotiate. We got a $50,000 window that we can negotiate with. Now I know that $4 million and $50 million, $50,000. I know that's two different things. I accept that, but it's not ridiculous. Like, I get it that it might be insulting to the owner of the home, but guess what? They just don't take the offer. But if y'all had this whole big ass party and only one person put down an offer on the property, I mean, you never know. I don't know. I saw both sides of that coin. I saw it from the point of view of not putting the offer down because the offer was too low, but I also saw it from the point of view of that's the only one that had an offer for you. Baby Ann got her purse, and Ann sashayed her ass right up out of there. She said, I'm going to lunch, okay? Because she wasn't feeling none of that. And I was with Ann on that one. Put the offer in that you had. She the only one that had a damn offer. I don't know. The whole situation was a little confusing for me. I'm sure y'all going to clear it up for me in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.